Shawn Porter here. Shawn, first of all, I know everybody's asking who you're going to fight next, but how is it actually being in the same room, in the same arena as possible opponents? How do you take that and how do you approach it?
It's been like this for a long time. You know, we've even seen each other in the amateurs, and you know, even though we haven't fought, a lot of these guys that are in my weight class now, because I'm coming down, I haven't fought any of these guys in the amateurs, but it was the same thing, man. You line up, you look at each other, you do that thing, and then you get in the ring and you do it. So it's all a matter of time before, you know, some of these guys in here, we all get in the ring and we put it down.
The good thing about you guys at 147, you got plenty of options. What is your #1 target at this point, Shawn? I know you fight anybody, but you know, if you could choose, who's the guy that you're kind of looking at that could kind of give you that crown to be at 147?
It's really, after thinking about it and talking about it just recently, it's really Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman. And the reason why it's like this is because the Keith Thurman fight is just such an anticipated fight and wanted fight for the public and for my team, and from what I understand, his team, that it just makes so much sense. It'll be such a big bang, you know. And then you look at Danny Garcia, who has the name recognition and the record and everything that comes along with it. That too is a big fight. So, you know, I couldn't. That's Christmas, both guys.
At this point, Shawn, do you think the guys finally fight each other? Because there's so many guys there, but it doesn't seem like all of them are fighting each other.
Man, it's about that time. You have to. And, you know, I was thinking about this when I was in the shower, man. I can't tell you the last time I took a easy fight or you know, someone who wasn't at my level that I shouldn't have been in the ring with, you know. So I've been there, I've done that. I'm just ready to continue to do it.
Floyd's possibly last fight. Do you think he continues fighting Shawn? He has one more record to break, and he's all about breaking records.
Here's what I'm thinking about that this morning. You know, if he continues to fight, I fight Keith Thurman. I get Keith Thurman out of the way. Who else can he fight? You know, he can't. There's no one else he can call on. Anyone else he calls on, it just doesn't make sense. So, you know, if he continues to fight, he will see me.
How do you see that fight going if you and Keith Thurman end up locking horns, Shawn? How do you see that fight?
That's a big fight, man. I think it's a competitive fight that I win. And like I said, man, there's, you know, you got one time, you got showtime. There's no one time when you fight in showtime. You know, he's gonna be in the dog fight. And I understand that he comes prepared. I'll be in the dog fight too, but I got the heart, I got the desire, I got everything that it takes to beat Keith Thurman.
Even you, Kenny, for the Floyd fight, I know you guys want that fight. How realistic is it? Or do you have to win a big fight in order? Like, does somebody have to separate themselves at this point to get that fight?
I think so, and that's why I said, you know, I handle Keith Thurman, who is the other elite fighter at the 147-pound division. You know, you handle him, you move him out of the way. What more can Mayweather? There's nothing Mayweather can say. There's nothing Floyd can say.
You asking me the same question? Yeah. Maybe he hadn't been listening to me. Mayweather won't fight Shawn Porter. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter. He's not.
Even if he beats Keith, you don't think
he's not gonna fight Shawn Porter? And he's already looking for his way out of this. So he's, you know, that's a business decision on his behalf. Great, legacy, great. Move on.
And then one more guy, Amir Khan. Is he still one of those relevant guys?
Amir Khan's not relevant to anybody. He's not fighting. He's sitting around waiting for Mayweather, so he's not fighting. So it's not relevant. You knew it wasn't relevant before you asked the question. It's not relevant. He's not fighting.
So if that fight was given to you guys, it's a high-profile fight.
We take the fight, but it's not relevant because you know and I know he's not fighting. He's not fighting, so it's not going to happen.
Closing, Shawn, what do you want to tell the fans, man? What can we expect from you the rest of this year and next year?
Expect one more big bang at least this year, and you know, I'm excited to get back in the ring. It's been a little while. Just continue to look out for me. Hopefully we'll be announcing the fight soon. My Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook is Showtime Shawn P. God bless you.
You gonna give a follow back?
Huh?
You gonna give me a follow back if I follow you?
Yeah. You know, I just, you know what? Usually the people that request follow me back, those are the ones I always end up following. So
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the interview.
You got it, man.